Alrighty, welcome to the first video back after my computer died at break. Today we will be talking all about the event that just concluded, being YCS Pittsburgh, the Genesys Invitational, um, all the incredible top 8 finishes and their deck list. But I am not entering on this journey alone. I have a co-host to yap with. Introduce yourself.
It's me, DJ Mama. We're back again, and we're hopefully gonna get through this in a decent amount of time.
I'm aiming for half an hour. I'm gonna say that.
Oh,
Do I think we're gonna do it? Absolutely not.
I-
But I'm glad that you let me convince you to do another video after 2 months of waiting for a second video with Conquest. But
well, it's not that we didn't try to make another video. Obviously, his computer went down
yeah,
during that time, so there was another video.
but I say
It
we had
just
it
won't see the
recorded.
light of day.
We had it recorded, and yeah,
Had.
and then my computer deaded, lost everything, and so we have to re-record everything for that.
Well, let's
two
get
months
into
later.
it.
All right,
Shall
let's get started. Yeah, deck number one. Can I take the lead on deck number one because it's the deck that's so close to my heart?
I'll only say this about deck number one. Snore once again. Another Snore deck wins a Genesis event. This is about as Snore as VS was.
Yes. So this is the first place list by Dwayne Eric Howell Jr. Onomat, Utopia is I believe what they called it. Now
Same thing.
here's the thing. I have been playing with these Onomat cards for so long. My first Genesis deck was Onomat Mitsurugi, and I built this list out like just on paper. This is what the list looks like on paper. Um, this list looks so fucking silly.
Why is he only 7? He should Dodo Warrior move that man up to double digits.
But I say the fact that this is 7 cards is just absolutely vile. I love these cards a lot, but I think this card should be at least double the point value.
I say at least 15. Yeah.
Yeah, 15 is a good.
The Dodo Warrior. That man is insane.
He's now a known
So
war
nasty
criminal.
work.
A known war
Yeah.
criminal. But I mean, there's some really interesting picks here, like the one copy of Astrotopia for another Onomat search. We're playing the Zexal Weapon and the Zexal Sage, the Ascended Sage.
They've
and the
seen like
Pegasus.
niche play like in the deck
Mm,
before in TCG land. Very niche times sometimes with that guys. Gotta love what negating on resolution.
mm-hmm. I was just about to say with Pegasus Twin Saber, it's a very unique negate, being negating a monster effect on resolution, a la Ryziel Cross. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're gonna notice a trend here with I think that the biggest thing that I'm noticing out of every single deck is, and I watched a couple of the profiles
The
as
matches.
well.
Oh.
Everyone's like, you gotta play 3 draw, and I just think that's so annoying.
Yeah.
I'll talk more about that.
This card it didn't get any point lowered, but it's actually truly the hand trap of the format. There's no ifs ands about it. Even if it's pointed, I think 5 point draw makes sense. Because of, like, you really don't want these weird FTKs around. Droll is accessible, a load bearing card that just like, okay, you need to stop trying to add stuff.
Yeah,
You kind of need to stop that. And some of the Mold Charmies may make an appearance.
yeah, and like it creates some of these non-games, which is so annoying. But it does keep some things in check. God, it's so strange. But we're seeing things like main deck Ultimate Slayer, which is kind of strange for Onomat because extra deck space is so tight. We're seeing things like Dark World No More in the main, and this is my favorite little tech. Do you know what Rank of Magic Variance Force does, DJ?
God, we gotta read up every rank. Every rank of Magic being 1 point is also crazy.
So
We're trying to remember. This is like an old one.
yeah, this one it ranks up into a monster with the same type, but 1 level higher, a number or a C
Yeah.
Xyz, and then it detaches a Xyz material from a monster your opponent controls as well, which, as Dwayne mentioned in his deck profile, came up consistently. Like, you think of decks like Radiant Typhoon, you see decks like, there's like the 3-axis deck with the Goblins
Goblin.
and Terratop.
I
Yeah.
mean, in this format, Xyz are kind of the name of the game since it's the newest summoning type because Pend and Link aren't available. So it's not that I think synchros or infusions are bad. Just think XCs are a little better than both of those right now.
Yeah, and he was also mentioning that like synchros. I mean, there's like one synchro deck, and that's Punk, which we'll get into in a little bit. But it's really just Xyz monsters and fusion monsters. I mean, because the next list here we'll go over some fusions. But I do want to point out another really interesting tech that we have here. He invested 10 points into Rafflesia to play around roll.
What's this trap card? Oh, Gravediggers.
Yeah, I say playing grave digging, and so yeah. I mean, this is pretty good. I mean, I like the list. Again, it looks funky as all, but it's so great. And also, we're playing 3 Tachyon, 3 7th Ascension, because Ascension also searches Barion's Force too, funnily enough. So it does have a double purpose. 1 and 2 ratios. Like, this list looks funky, but it just it's so cool. It's so cool. I can't be mad. I can't be mad.
Honk, shoe, me.
All right. And then side deck, I do want to talk side deck a little bit because a card that I'm noticing a lot in people's side decks is, do you know what Vidos is, DJ?
Is this the Ashen card that has to do with like the field spell thing,
It
right?
sure is, because Vanquish Soul and Archmage are those field spell centric decks, and they have really bad matchups, so they're playing cards like Vidos that out the field spells, which is just, it's just so great.
I mean, everybody saw Vidos and like, he's kind of something against very field spell deck, as every deck that has a decent field spell has their Link 1 or their dumb way to search it. So, he did have an argument to be played.
Yeah.
Decent TCG land.
He found a home, and I'm proud of Vidos. He's finally got a place to sleep.
Something like that.
And then another trend.
Are the Starlights cheap too?
Oh yeah,
I bet this card has a Starlight.
I think this is the Starlight are still the QCR. Let's go over to TCG player.
Right.
Curse Secret. Yeah, it's like, actually, I guess it's about $70, which is still at the low end.
That's fair for QCR.
But I'd say for QCR, it's not too bad. I had a Phantom Nightmare.
Some old Charmers are still asking for that price.
Yeah. But it's fine. I mean, again, you can get an ultra still. You can get an ultra for $1. It's not the end of the world as well. And then there's one more thing.
That pack. Oh god, that pack. Oh my god.
Actually, I'm gonna lie. There's 2 more things.
Mega pack is nasty work.
Yeah, there's 2 more things I want to talk about. The big one is the big blowout from this.
No, not Tactics. Is it the card that draws every time you see someone in Utopia?
No, this is actually a lot different. I will read this for you now. He was explaining in his deck profile. So it makes it so Utopia and Utopic Xyz monsters, whose original attribute is light, can't be destroyed by card effects, and also they can't be targeted. Here's the thing with this. If you have the new UFZ on the field, this is the only card that can be targeted for attacks or with card effects. So if you have these two cards in the field, none of your monsters can be targeted or destroyed by card effects. The only way to get rid of them is non-targeting removal, and battle is the only way to get rid of them. And this guy is consistently like 6k attack.
Another man who should be pointed, by the way. He should be the same points as UDF. 20.
But I say he should also be 20. You should have to pick. I mean, I think personally, as an Automat player, I'm picking UFC every single time. But yeah, you should have to pick. You should have to pick. I got the.
I think even the little UDF should be some points too. Maybe like 10.
No, I don't know about that much, but because I think that card's fair. I think that card's fair. And then
moving on. Let's go to a new list.
Wait, last thing I want to talk about is D-Fissure. D-Fissure. 0 points for some stupid reason. I doubt it's going to be... once we get another adjusted points list, this card is 100% going to 100 points.
Okay.
But
a little tangent on the list. So do you want big lists next time? I know MBT used to... Like, I don't know if I want the big lists each time. Because
I want to save that.
I don't want to pick up a new list each week or like each format, but I'm like, getting a new list for this format is kind of fun.
I want to save that for another video because I have very strong opinions about the Genesys ban list and points list and how it should be treated.
That's the next video. Check it out in the future.
That is stay tuned because I have very strong, very strong opinions on it. But you ready to move on to second place?
Yeah, let's move on. Second place. A deck we're very familiar with in the TCG, Draco Tail.
Yep. And this is piloted by Edwin Martin Strom the Fourth. And are you familiar with this individual, DJ?
You did tell me before. I think you said he won a previous event,
He
a
did. He
Genesis event.
won Anaheim. He won the Anaheim Invitational
Ah,
with Vanquish Soul.
yeah.
So back again, really proving himself as quite a talented Genesis player. This time picking up Dracotail, the deck that won YCS Pittsburgh, the main event, piloted of course by Aditya. But here is the Genesis version, and this thing is pretty strong.
Yeah, Draco Tail was like at the start of Genesis. I'm like, okay, what can we play? Mitsurugi's around, VS is decent, and Draco Tail I think got away with a lot.
Oh yeah, I think it was a known quantity, but no one really had the guts to pilot
Yeah.
it because I mean the point values were pretty steep. They even upped the points even more after the first. I would call it the 2 day maintenance list. It got even more points to it, and even then, still people were a little hesitant to play this strategy. But I think it has so many legs. I think it has so much to do. It's got legs, you know. Main deck kaiju's. Still have points for 3 copies of Droll. Get to play King of the Swamps to play some really silly extra deck cards, like the Tyrant
Two
Dragon.
Shadal Beast is nasty work.
Which card?
Two Beast, two Shadal
Oh
Beast
yeah,
in this
two
list.
beasts. Oh yeah, just playing 2 beasts, and then we're playing a 3 fusion and 1 dragon on the side as well, with the Vados.
Vados once again, he's back.
But I do love his.
I think,
oh, sorry, go for it.
yeah, I think Shadal might be pretty good once we get that new support in Genesis format too.
The only thing they're missing is Winda is 100 points.
Yeah, when you think they're gonna allow Window in this format?
Oh no!
I mean, they allow D-Fish, sure, but
Yeah, no, Winda a little too good. But I do love his addition with 3 King in the Swamp, being able to make things like Tyrant, make things like it's actually not listed here. They have Construct twice for some stupid reason, but really he's playing Millennium Eyes Restrict.
Oh my god!
Being able to out Concept Roll.
Yeah, he's usually a decent instant fusion target. That's the only time you see Millennium Ice Restrict. But with this deck, that's kind of nuts. Like he's like, all right, cool. Here's a Millennium Ice Restrict,
and it's so generic.
Obviously, yeah, it's very generic. Just an effect monster and Relinquish, which is King of the Swamp.
That's it. Which we're using. King.
What can we probably point about this deck? I think Arthalion's rightly pointed.
Yep. I actually have it all up here. You can see. Fimina's 20, Mulu's 5, Kitu is 10, Arthalion's 20, and then plus the 15 for Droll. That is our points. Very brave. The 1/5 mana. Very brave. I know some lists are playing. They're playing 1 Ketu and 2 5 mana, but I really like the 3 Ketu. I think it's really.
Ketu is so good. It's just like either good going first or second.
Mm-hmm.
It's just fine to just have.
Killer board breaker.
And then I think Finama's going decent for your turn 0 plays, and obviously Finama mana is all good all around, but it's really really good just in general. So what I recommend probably is getting pointed here is maybe more points on Malulu and the new Firelix. What's his name? Firelix. And Rahu 0. Oh my god.
That's actually okay. Honestly, with everything, I think that Lucius and Rahu need to be 5. I think we need to lower. We need to make people play bad fusion cards. Play fusion substitute, like please come, like literally anything, but because this Rahu is being 0 is I think not okay. I think
is that
Lucius,
mistaken arrest too?
It sure is. Oh yeah, this guy decided to play mistake. I think I watched his profile as well, and he was like, yeah, this card sucks.
Wait, it's bad.
Yeah, this card's not great because you have to be going second in order to really utilize it, and I guess like going first, it's not bad, but that's what I meant. Like going first is only
going first. You have to see this going first specifically. It's this weird Silver Bullet side deck card again.
Yeah, I mean when you're setting 3 traps anyway, like I don't know. It's weird. I mean, what is nice, what's a little refreshing about this deck is this is the one deck of the format where you cannot play D-Fissure at all. No. Like if you play D-Fissure, it turns off all of your Dracotail names. Though that does open up this deck to a very inherent weakness, which is if your opponent activates D-Fissure, you are not doing anything. You are staring at them until they get rid of... or Shifter. You're staring at them until you can get access to a Gulamel plus the ability to activate a Dracotail card. Flame is, I guess, decent against it too, but yeah, it's rough.
Yeah, we can move on.
Yeah.
That's pretty much Draco Tail in the format. Still good, but it's on thin ice right now.
Mm. And next, shout out to the distant coder, Art Mage.
Yeah, he's been on this deck like Melodious.
Better say,
Like,
grinding out.
yeah. So what I only know this deck from the Doomsy version that's
Ugh.
got premature burial
Ugh.
a lot of times. So I'm like, that's the early Archmage stuff with
Mhm.
Doomsy. So I'm like, man, are they still doing premature burial? Does not
We are
look like it.
sure
It just looks
not.
like they were just doing more stuff than that.
So the benefit of playing a strategy like Art Mage is the entire engine, all of the Art Mage cards are 0 points, which means you have
Oh,
plenty of room for non-engine, including what I think is really interesting, Crossout Designator.
yeah.
And
3
play,
crossout is
yeah.
insane.
How much is ready? Let's check out how many points are
Crossout is
Crossout.
10.
Yeah, Crossout being 10
And then
means
he has money for Droll,
yeah,
Nibiru's,
Nib,
Mourner. He's
Ogre.
basically crossing out all the relevant hand traps.
Yep, like Ogre on the field spell. I mean, Mourner's just a good card, but like Nib for the full
Yeah.
board.
3 Nib, 3 Droll,
Droll.
3 DD Crow is
Yeah,
nasty work.
this is a crazy good. This list looks great. I mean, the ability to play so much non-engine is so important. For a deck like this, uh, just great. Wow.
Yeah. It kind of feels like one of those like between like either before and after Snake Eye, where every just like, here's my like 10, 20 main deck engine stuff, and then the rest is hand traps.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I'm also a really big fan of Raiders Knight plus Ark Rebellion. I find that very fun.
Very funny
As an OTK
set
tool.
of cards.
Yeah. Side deck. Oh, this is actually really important to note. People are just playing 3 Flame in the side because it outs Dark Ruler armor. You don't need to draw. You can just negate a spell. And so that is a really interesting thing that we saw over the weekend was Flame coming into relevance as a tech choice. I believe even
Well,
now,
all right then.
Tricotail Flame, I believe, actually got like a huge super rare increase in price. I think this card went up a little bit. No, I guess a little bit. The
Not
last
a
2
dollar.
days.
That's so I was
But
like,
it's
it's
still
fine. It
cheap.
hasn't gone past like 50 cents.
Buy these now, audience. Like I'm telling you, you're gonna want your set. If you don't have your set of supers,
Oh my god.
go get your set of supers. Um,
Yugi tubers setting up a buyout.
yeah, but I say I'm gonna manufacture a flame buyout. No, I think this card's really cool. Out to Dark Ruler more because this deck just hates that card. You have like the trap in graveyard as like your only real interruption after that, plus your like non-engine, I guess. But you know, it's very funny, very funny.
All right, rounding out top 4, we have Punk.
Talk all about it.
So Punk, when Monsters Mayhem came out for TCG Land North America, it really took a wayside to Orcus, to maybe even some variants of Dragon Maid. Everything in Monsters Revenge pretty much outshined Punk. But now Punk is back in
Mm-hmm.
Genesis and in a decent fashion. Obviously, we are missing out on the 33-point E-Telly to summon Ziamen, but I think it actually does stand on legs in this format. You have builds either of the pure variant with the new E-Telly stuff, or the variant with going back to like pre-Snake Eye with Gold Pride.
Yeah, and I
So
think
there is a lot to say about this archetype.
oh yeah. And this is the list that's using the new psychic stuff. You know, prototype
Yeah.
psychic blaster, mind procedure, serene psychic girl, teleport
Telefusion.
fusion. In the side deck, I believe there's also things like crossbind archfiend, axon kickers. You know, psychic blaster Mark II. Just really powerful stuff. You know, and our punk
Yeah.
trap of choice being Gabu is actually important because the other list we have here is playing the surprise. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that. But I think it's really fascinating to include Book of Eclipse because this is pointed. This is 5 points. You know, you're choosing to play Book of Eclipse as a non-engine pick. I like it.
We're never
actually.
picking Book of Moon because
Yeah.
it's a little too high pointed. It's pretty much a choice between the pointed Book of Eclipse or Book of Lunar Eclipse, which is the worst Twin Twister version of the card because it has to target 2 cards
and requires a discard.
and the discard.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Eclipse is a remnant of very much crossover breakers format when everybody had to Book of Eclipse detonator.
or even go back to
So,
Cashier format when everyone was booking a Rise
oh
Heart,
yeah,
you know. But
they were doing everything for to get out of Rise Heart. I'm like, what am I gonna play? Who knows?
you happy that an Orcus card made it into Genesis though? You happy about
I
that?
mean, Orchid Ding being
Ding.
a generic 8, I love this interaction that I found. Since Ding is a generic Dark 8, you can put Ding and then put a Pain Gainer on top of it, and then go 7/6.
Okay, okay. You heard it here first. I'm in call with a monster.
It's a Dark 8 Exceeds, so I'm like, oh my god, wait. Ding, Pain Gainer, 7/6.
War criminal.
So you get those two are relatively cheap. The one that's not cheap is the Ravenous Tarantula, the 10 for some reason. The 10 does probably not have a reprint.
Is it 10 or is it 6 or 7?
It's 10.
Oh.
The Ravenous Tarantula.
It's not okay. Anyway, all right, that's Punk. That's top 4. I mean, those are the individuals who got their prizing. They got their giant pot of greeds. This event also having the SJC Dark End as well. Is really I wonder how many more they have of those. Yeah, I wonder how many more they have. Like, you can't have that many more. But,
who knows?
All right, let's get into this. Luckily enough for us, they actually give us the top 8. So we're going to go through the bottom 5 kind of quickly because 2 of them are basically the same. First off, 5th place, we have Radiant Typhoon, Snore. I guess Shield Bearer is funny because I believe Shield Bearer grabs us a
wind.
Let's say it grabs us a Wind Beast. Let me check that.
The only time I heard about that card is my friend who is a kind of Crystal Beast one trick and was like, "This gets Pegasus."
But I say that's how I know it. What is the name? Noble Knights Shield Bearer. Okay, Noble.
It only has one printing too.
Yeah, it grabs
but it's a quarter.
A
Banish a Light,
Wind Beast.
add a level 6 or lower Wind Beast.
And who is that in our Radiant Typhoon? What does this grab here? A beast. Which one's the beast? Oh man, I feel like an idiot. It's Eldum. Okay, it's just Eldum. Okay, whatever. It's just the best one. God, jeez.
But you do have to banish a light. That may be the normal special. You banish a light, draw. Oh no. You just banish
it's just
this card from your hand or field.
Yeah. To search. Yeah, it's just discard or it just you trade it. It just lets you play 5 copies of Eldum, which is really good. This is like your starter. You always want to start with this guy.
Yeah, we were saying when we just got top 4, I was like, oh my god, there's no Radiant Typhoon. Anyway, 5th Radiant Typhoon.
Yeah, but I say immediately right away we're in the Radiant Typhoons. Though this is not the runic version. This is playing 3 of everything: 3 chant, 3 vision, 3 manifestation, 3 typhoon,
and 3 Mirage of Nightmare. Now it's 0.
The 0 pointed Mirage of Nightmare, because I'm telling you, tinfoil hat. Konami wanted this deck to win.
It's coming back in
Genesis.
TCG land.
They wanted this deck to win, so people will buy out the new set. That's why they made Mirage 0. They made this deck really tempting, and now everyone's ready to play against it, and now everyone knows how to play against it, which means it's not great. We're also playing Dominus Purge, which is very funny.
Purge.
We're purging. We get to play Ash Blossom at home.
Something like that.
Ashura King, Dragon Gate, the brand new TCG exclusive out of the tin.
Is that the rank 6?
Yep.
That is like zombie related.
It sure is. It sure is. And then here we have this. We see the Flame. We see the Vitos. Yeah.
Wow, a 3/3/3 side deck. That's kind of crazy.
But I say, also something I really noticed. Yeah, there's a lot of like 2-ofs. If you look at the going back to the Draco Tail list, or sorry, the Gaga list. I mean, this is 1 Tornado, 1 Tactics, 2 Thunder King, 2 Unbreakable Disease, 2 Vitos, 1 Aggregator, 2 Cyclone, 1 Neo, 3 Defizz, which snore.
Yeah.
But all right.
6th
place.
You just scrolled right down to 6th.
But I said,
anyway, Radiant Typhoon again.
But with the runic cards this time, we're playing. We're not playing the big whale. We're not playing fail whale. We are just playing the good ones. 3 chant.
Wait, how much is Fountain?
Fountain is
you get to play
0.
3 Fountain?
The whole runic engine 0.
That's oh my god, I
So
forgot.
this is important to note. No EMZ, which means that the runic cards are very susceptible to things like MST, Cosmic Cyclone, Twin Twisters. There's no protecting it with a runic card. So we're just playing the runics as quick play spells that we can activate that are free and that do things. We're also playing 2-pot greed.
Yep, pot. There he is.
But it's we're great and greedy. 2 Dante, which is just I love it. 1
Mill
Crazy Beast.
3. We're still mill 3 at the end.
1
End of
Borreload
the
Savage, which is just so funny. Oh, it's just so funny. 1 Desiree. We love cards that are playing troll. They're troll cards. They're troll cards. For sure.
This is like an extra deck. Extra deck.
This looks like someone was like, I don't know what to put in my extra deck. Let's just like find random cards in my bulk.
Siding the Mirage of Nightmare. Oh my god.
What is it? Side Mirage? Side Fuelas? Why not?
Okay, so what do you think about putting some very pointed cards in the side decks? Because those 2 Fuelos are 14 points.
Yep.
Droll's 15.
Yep. That's it for the side.
Yeah, so that's about what? Almost 30 points in your side deck?
Yeah,
on your main or extra?
I don't hate it. These are cards you really only want to see going second. And because you're going first, this game is just so strong anyway. I mean, going first and second. I mean, this was, frankly, even though it got 5th and 6th, this was the deck to beat. This was easily the deck to beat. People went into this event expecting to see Radiant Typhoon, and so because it has such a good going first and going second game without these cards, that once you throw them in going second, you have a higher chance of winning. But if you see them going first, you're not really going to be doing too great. So I can see wanting to play these cards just for going second, because you have enough to do, going first if you lose the dice roll, or if you win the dice roll, and you have enough to do going second if you lose the dice roll. Yeah, okay, I get it.
All right, to the next list, we have VS Regenesis.
Yep, never going away. 1 trillion years of rosin.
Of Raisin. Raisin now. He's pointed, right? Him and Holly Sue.
Oh my god, do you want to see the Vanquish Soul points? I mean, I think like literally all of them are pointed at this point. Zhao Long, Rosin, okay. Holly Sue. Oh, I guess only those 3. And Stake Your Soul. So dumb. So dumb. The fact that Borger is 25, which means it turns on all the Regenesis cards.
Nasty work. And the Vados in the main. Look at him, he made it.
But to say he's a dark, which means you can reveal him for your Vanquish Souls.
Oh, yeah.
I hate it. Playing Vanquish Soul start, playing 7 Tachyon, playing Stake Your Soul, playing Regenesis Code at 3. King Dempsey, freaking giant hand. Like, god, Malevolent Sin. We're playing the spider.
Oh, there he is. Oh, wait, the rank 4 spider.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we're playing Sacred. Ready. We're playing Baromet, the Sacred Sheep Scrub. What is that card? Baromet, the Sacred Sheep Scrub.
Oh, I've seen this one. I've seen it.
Oh, this recycles back your Vanquish Soul Snow Devil. That's so freaking dumb. Oh, that's so dumb.
Detachment material.
Yeah.
It summons Raisin from hand.
Funny. Oh my gosh.
And it's not badly statted.
So at first I thought this was like a troll card. No, this actually has like things you're supposed to do with it.
That's very decent rank 4.
By the way, Perfume Dancer inside. Cause why not?
Wait, why we play so? Why? Wait, why?
I don't know. Does Perfume have a good graveyard effect? Turn on. You basically. Oh, I guess it does. It reduces the attack of all their monsters by the equal to their defense. So I guess like cool. It's good for going second, no TKing. Gorgon Slicer.
Alright, and our last one.
Yeah. Alright.
Gorgon Slicer is a weird one.
And Nicholas Anderson wrapping us up here with a second punk list. This one being a little bit different than the other one. This one not really including many of those new psychic cards.
Yeah, we have one Minister. We have one Telefusion. I don't see the Mind Procedure.
None of those.
Yeah, it's just more punk pure.
Yep. We are playing a teleport fusion, like you said, because I mean, ultimate or axon or absolute axon kicker is a good card. Like
Hey, he's
paired with
Ding again.
Oracle, paired with Oracle. But I say Ding is back. Garunix Eternity is here for some reason. I know because you get to make a rank 8, which means you get to wipe all your all your opponent's monsters. You know, Jam Dragon Drive. We're playing 2 Fever, which is just so great. I love deck builders. Draco Berserker, the Tenyi's here for OTKing. We're playing Gravity Collapse in the side. Exy's Encore is still here.
The Exy's Encore. I'm like, who is this supposed to hit? Who knows?
God, I love. Oh God, I love Yu-Gi-Oh. Oh my, these lists are so.
Let me remind myself. What was Gravity Collapse? What is that? I
Gravity
forgot.
Collapse. Let's look this up. I think it's the one where it's like if you summons a synchro monster, you tribute one to. Yeah, if you summon a monster, send a face-up synchro, you control the graveyard, negate the summon, destroy the monster, and your opponent cannot summon a monster till the end of the turn.
It's kind of a solemn warning.
It's solemn warning, and it is also it's a turn ender because your opponent can't summon monsters. Ooh.
Until the end of the funny. Cool.
Yeah, but I say so dumb. Just dumb. Just dumb.
Anything for a non-pointed counter trap.
Mm-hmm. Anything to stop your opponent from playing Yu-Gi-Oh. I think one of the quotes I saw over the weekend on Twitter.com is, Yu-Gi-Oh players will do anything to not play Yu-Gi-Oh, and I could not agree more. And you know what? It makes a lot of sense. This game is awful. Like look at.
After this, I can probably say, the next list probably needs to hit, whatever is hit here. So. First on the list, I think it's Automat, honestly. Automat is nasty work, considering that man's only 7 points. Donato Warrior needs to go up. The UDFs need to go up, and I'll give it that.
Save your ban list. Save your ban.
I'm wrapping things up. Okay, well, Radiant Typhoon probably goes
really, we have 2 Radiant. I don't care if they didn't make it. Destroy these cards. Take Phonics out the back. Take Crosea and break off her wings and fry them up. Like at this point, like I hate those cards. But anyway, yeah, I think that we saw some really interesting stuff over the weekend. I mean, this is the first big event post the points list change that happened about a week and a half ago. We get to see how the decks from the last event. I mean, even the events from the decks from the last event are still represented here. Having Vanquish Soul still there, having Radiant Typhoon still there, no generators, which is very shocking to me. If you were to before this, if you were to pick one deck to win this event, what would you have said it was? Curious.
Honestly, I probably, from my brief testing with you, I probably would have said Automat. I think that UFC Yuma UFC, that card is so annoying to deal with. I'm like, I'm trying to look at my whole outsuit. I'm like, should I just be running the kaijus in the side? I'm like, I'm so tired of this man. Should I be playing Lava Golem? Should I be playing the kaijus to out that man?
Yeah.
I'm like, I see him. I'm like, I need to get him off the board. He is problem number 1.
Yeah, he's really strong. I mean, the fact that you just get to protect all your guys from everything. Here's the thing. I would have 100% picked Radiant Typhoon to win. I think that the deck is really strong. I think that it is very consistent. I think that it does so much. But, I mean, I guess when everyone's preparing for it, it becomes a lot worse. You know? So, I mean, that's important to know. When you have a deck that, like, everyone knows it's going to be there. Because I don't think a lot of people are expecting Automat. I mean, it wasn't really doing a lot of numbers in the online scene. No one was. I mean, I guess some people are probably expecting Draco Tail because it was. It did, I think, got first place at the Farfa event that occurred.
Was that the one with the? I did see some of that because I saw his one of the lists was like, here's Generator Necros, and it was just playing Cataster, like 3 Brio Cataster.
Yeah,
Necros of Cataster.
Yeah, that's the same event. It was won by a Draco Tail list. Not surprised to see Kevin distinct coder.
Yeah.
Make it.
That man is putting in a lot of work in Genesis.
Oh yeah,
Which
grinding out Archmage.
He's the only one probably grinding out Archmage in this format.
I think that if there was one person I would expect to see like have an Archmage top, it's distant coder. Truly, it shows you what happens when you really hone in on a specific deck. Yeah. I mean, Acropolis is a great card, but
Acropolis do be good.
Let's see how are we looking at time. Do we make our goal? We did not. 35 minutes. Let's go.
Okay, let's close this out.
All right.
I'll ask you next Genesis event. What unexpected deck do you think is gonna top?
Oh, that's a really good question. I think an unexpected deck. I don't want to say Goblin because I think people are expecting Goblins. All right, I have a hot take here. It's going to be Paleozoic. I think that with the Morganite cards, that deck can be really, really good and very annoying. And I think that if people are not ready for it, it'll sneak up on them. Doesn't care about Kaijus. Doesn't care about any of the cards that people are actually siding for. I guess like Cyclone is the only thing that people are really playing for it. Yeah, I think it's really good. What about yourself?
I'll give it up to a deck that's kind of expected to be good, but no one's done anything with this list. I'm gonna go with Voiceless Voice.
That's honestly what I would say second. I think that Voiceless Voice is unexplored.
It's unexplored. It's like it's heavily kind of pointed in some points, but they still can make it work. It's only barrier that's 33.
But I think it's just barrier, and you can just
barrier and Saravis.
Yeah. Oh, Saravis pointed. That's so funny.
It's 3 points.
Okay.
3.
It's nothing. So okay, it's no points. Got it.
But they pointed it just a little bit.
Yeah, just enough to make it not be too generic.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you very much, DJ, for joining me along on this adventure. Tell Laurel what you've been up to, where they can find you.
So we recently just ended Prog Playlist. It's been a fun ride coming through. We should be coming up with another Prog coming up in the future. Ideas are still being thrown around for that, but we'll see what happens at the end of the day. We finished 80 episodes, pretty much, recording-wise. Yeah, it was a long time coming. Do not do Legacy of Destruction if you're ever going to do Prog. That is the worst set to draft from. It's so bad. Tenpai? No, you can't do it.
Tenpai or 6-7 Pi?
It's over. Because no one should be activating Chandra ever again. No one. After that episode, we banned both Sangen spells. We banned both the field spell and Kaiman. That's how bad it was. We didn't want to see anything from Tenpai ever again after that. But
we don't do Tenpai slander on this channel.
Too late.
Well, thank you all for joining us. This is a lot of fun. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, do all the fun YouTube things. And I'll catch you all in the next one. Bye. Are you going to join in on this bye or not? Bye.
No.